Good afternoon and welcome to the next in the series of Successful Introvert Workshops. My name is Brian Johnson and it's really good to be here this afternoon. Hopefully you're having a great day. Here it is, beautiful sunny day, and it's great to spend some time really talking about things of my passion. I mean, I come from a background in financial services and often wondered how I really fitted in that environment. And today, that's really a subject we're starting to cover. Do you fit in, and really what does that mean to you? And I know for many of us, it can feel like a bit of a challenge to think and feel about how we fit into the work environment. And sometimes I think I've noticed in the past, I've really overthought what is going on. And for me, the most important thing is really coming to realise that we're all different, we're all unique, and we all come from a slightly different view of the world. And fitting in is something we aim to do. And it's a question of, what do we feel comfortable doing? Do you fit into the world you're in? I know if you're like me, there's probably lots of work environments and lots of people there you don't really have a lot in common with, and you don't feel like you fit in if going out. I've worked in work environments where there's a big drinking culture, and that's not been me, and I didn't fit into that bit of the office. And it's just noticing that is different. But what does it mean? It means it's not being the same as everyone else. It's having being fitting in. It's having a connection, understanding, seeing the common ground, noticing and feeling the common ground with someone else, and feeling that you can have a conversation with them at one level, which they will understand. Fundamentally, to me, that is what fitting in really means. This question comes down to a question: how will you know what is going on? Where do you fit in to the big picture of everything that's happening in the world around you? And that's often quite an important thing. How will you know you fit in? Look at your current situation. How are you feeling this day? Reading this at lunchtime. How are you feeling when you look around? What emotions are there when you look around at the different people in the office? They're all the same thing. Nobody likes me. I don't know anybody. I don't understand anybody. Knowing what actually fitting in will be, for me, it is recognizing that everyone is different. Everyone wants something else from the work environment. Fitting in is finding that glue that connects, taking that next step of how we move forward, that next step of creating change. So fitting in is about feeling comfortable, confident in what is going on in the environment you're working in. What stops you? What are the barriers? What barriers have you put up to stop you fitting in? Every time we engage with somebody, we have a choice of how we engage, how we see them. Defensive barriers up and make sure we don't fit in. First, we change our shape so we don't fit into that hole. We fit into a gap with a piece of the jigsaw. We have a choice. What are those barriers? You don't have to agree with somebody's decisions in life, their behaviour, their attitudes to fit in. You can be clear with your boundaries. I've worked in situations where the boss loves the drinking culture. Actually, he knew the members of his team who were engaged with that and those who weren't, and those who would like join a social event, join in his drinking games. He knew those who would join in, and he knew who those didn't. And I was one of the ones who didn't, and it only took that look to say, this is not, we're not joining in your drinking games at the moment. And that was fitting in, because it was being present in the environment but not joining in the behavior that we didn't like. So it's thinking about, actually, are you putting barriers in the way? Are you not engaging with people because you don't like things they do? Sometimes it's taking that step back, actually, the person you dislike, or is it the things you do, the things they do? Often that's really the step we're taking, not disliking the person, but disliking the things they do. You might dislike their beliefs, their attitude, how they behave, the language they use. We don't have to dislike the person. That can remove a barrier. Just think, oh, I don't like it when they do that. You know, so you can see that 7, 8, 9, 10 things you don't like, but you can then find the thing they do like, and then you've got that connection. And that's really an important bit of what we're talking about. How do we break those barriers down? You choose to put a barrier. It's your choice every day to instill a barrier, put a barrier between you and people who you don't fit in. You can choose. You find yourself in an environment, actually, I don't want to fit in, I don't want to have that engagement on a new job. In an environment you want to succeed, you want to progress, work on finding the areas which you can connect with them. Where is that common ground? Where is their behaviour, beliefs, attitudes, sense of humour, hobbies, pastimes? Where are your connections with them, which agree with your values and beliefs, which you can then break down that I don't. As an introvert, I often say that overthinking this. Nobody likes me. Actually, we just give off that impression, stay away, and then there we get know us, and then we are that weird person sitting in the corner. It took me a long time to realise I needed to do something different. Fitting in and compromising my beliefs is not something I can do. Yet I know I have to find the way to fit in and adjust to the people I'm working with. But think about where you don't fit in. Think about things you can do differently. And value the diversity that there is there. Value the differences. Fitting in needs to be honest. Okay, it's not my thing. And it's about not attacking, just saying, that's not me. Allowing them to be different from you and not seeking to impose your values and beliefs on them. Or fitting if you are like me. Not about making clones, we're about recognizing the diversity. And that diversity is important because you can actually, if you approach the whole thing from I want to learn, I want to develop, I want to grow, you can break those habits. Can I fit in? Can I learn to fit in any situation? Can I learn to fit in better than I am at the moment? And the answer is always yes. Next question, do I want to? The question is always, is this an environment I want to stay in? If you find the environment toxic, change. There's always ways to find change. If you enjoy your job and you're struggling to fit in with the team, look at each member of the team and find the team members who you've got more in common with and which you can engage with. Find days you fit in most of it. Find the common ground. Sit here and overthink everything. Often I notice when I'm preparing these talks, my mind races through everything. Oh, what if this is just not hitting the points I want to get across? And for me, that's just a learning. And we'll reflect and learn each time I do this. And that's the challenge we face. So today, I'm really challenging to make some changes. Think about what you have learned. Don't fit in, ultimately, is your choice not to fit in. And if you have a choice, you can choose to find the way to fit in. You can choose to find the common ground, change the way you see people. Appreciate. Think about, if you think negative thoughts about them, you have negative thoughts about you. And think about how you can then find positive thoughts, positive ways to think and engage with them. You'll notice a change over time. I don't guarantee immediate success, depends how long you work with them, but making small positive changes are really what makes a difference. It's really that's the key lesson I'd like you to know today. You can start to fit in, yes, by changing the way you look at people, finding the ways, finding that common ground to go through. It's not about being someone that you're not, it's about finding yourself. I hope you've enjoyed this afternoon. Hope it's been really thoughtful and really helpful. I'd love to know your thoughts and impressions and what you think has worked. I find myself on a journey, stepping out from one-to-one work to expressing in workshops without the feedback, and it feels really strange. And that's my big learning. I'm lacking one-to-one feedback to focus. If you want to know more, you can always reach out at me on social media. Email me at brian@brianpauljohnson.com. Use the QR code to book some time in my diary. And I really look forward to seeing you next week. I'm going to go and enjoy some beautiful sunshine. So you take care and have a great day.